Hi everyone! I have some actual finished things to show you today. I'm excited. I did have a bunch of toys to show you, but we had Sheep to Shawl this weekend, and thankfully I sold out of almost all of them. Actually, all of them except for one to show you. So, great, but I'm gonna have to start working on those. I did make one other thing while I was at home, so I will have that to show you, and then I'll show you everything. So I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm gonna show you my sweater. This is a field sweater again. I know I've said that lots of times, by Camilla Vad. I think that is right. This is not blocked yet, but ends are woven in. It's so nice. I put this little thing here, one to show her where the back is just easily, and two to let her know that I love her, because the client that I'm making this for is also an extremely close friend. So this is going to her. Like I said, I need to block it. You can definitely tell. So before this was the top part was already made. I think I showed you guys that, and they had blocked it to see how it was, so you can see that it's fuzzy. I had reused that yarn, and you can see here that this one is not blocked. I did steam block it a little bit, so it's slightly fuzzy, but it's not what we want. We want this big floofy stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually block it, put it in the water and block it, but otherwise that is done off the needles and moving along. The next thing that I made, this is the only thing that did not sell over the weekend, is I made a little Mothman. I found this little guy. I'm really bad at this, but we saw a video. I don't remember the video or anything like that. Someone made something similar. It wasn't exactly like this, but it looks pretty darn close. And so I just kind of looked at the picture and made my own kind of version of it. But he's so cute. I love Mothman. I love cryptid stuff, so very cute. And then this other thing was a YouTube video that I had found, making this little snail. How cute is this little snail? I love him. I'm gonna make a bunch more. I don't know if they're gonna sell, but I love him. And actually, I show you, I was gonna grab it down. I'm gonna go grab it really quick. So I made this little guy because I'm obsessed with little snails and like bugs, cryptids. My booth over here is like all over the place with stuff. Hold on just a second. This is my design guy. I have this design and then a normal shell, but I like to put random things on the back of my snail. This is my lemon lime snail, and I love him. If he never sells, I'm okay with it. But he's just cute. But then I found this little guy. Look, we're gonna have a bunch of them all over the place. Snails everywhere. That's all that I have to show you to make. Like I said, I made a bunch of toys, but thankfully they've all sold out during the weekend, which is wonderful for me. So I'm going to have to make more toys. That's what I'll be making through this week, and then I'll be able to show you. Actually, I just see something really fast. Hold on. Sorry about the noise. This guy didn't sell. Little whale. I have a couple of these in a couple different colors. My little whale didn't sell, but the rest of them did. So then my last thing is my progress stuff. I've been working on commissions a lot lately, and I really needed something for myself. I know I said that last week. I was like, I need to do something. So my friend and I are doing a knit along, which of course I am I'm cheating. Not really cheating. I get excited when I have a project. So she hasn't even gotten her yarn yet, and I am almost done with my socks. So these are supposed to be, and this is, of course, I have to change it. I have to change everything. So there was a free pattern for Mothman socks. I don't remember the name of the creator, but it says Mothman socks on it on Ravelry. It's a free download. And it has color work on both the leg and the toe, by the toe. And I do not like, I don't like color work down by my feet. I don't like the double layer. So I moved the chart up to the top, and you can see I am on the body of the Mothman here. So I moved it to the top, and so that I can make the socks that I like to wear. This is anatomical toe. This is the high F heel, which is my heel. And then I'm putting all of the color work on top. And then also there was no red. This is supposed to be black and white. I went ahead and changed it to red and white because I'm going to have a little bit of red for his eyes in there. And I just wanted some more color. So I'm going to have this stripe. I have my Mothman. There'll be like a little rectangle type design in between. And then there's a smaller Mothman that is usually on the toe that I'm moving up here. And then I'll put another row of this on top of that, and then I'll do my cuff. So that is my design choice that I'm doing with this. And for the pattern, normally what it is black and white, except for the reds of the eyes in the Mothman. But I didn't want to do a white sock, just because they get, kind of dingy quick, especially on the bottoms of your feet, because I walk around in just my socks all the time. So I wanted to do a different color on the bottom, so I went ahead and did that. The pattern itself is for a 66 count for the medium. To make the pattern work, my foot is a 64, so I did 64, and then I just, after I got done with all of my stuff here that I was doing, I just added 2 stitches on each side so that I could make the pattern work. I'm doing 2 at a time. So I started those yesterday, and I'm to here now. I will maybe finish them today. I don't know, because I do need to make a shop sample today, which I'm going to make some crocheted fingerless gloves out of the new Universal Yarn Bamboo Pop sock, which I'm excited to try out. They have some really pretty colors over there, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose, but I'm going to do those. So I should have those to show you by next week. And then I need to make toys too, which I brought in all my stuff to make toys. That is pretty much it going on here. We don't really have any other crazy things, except for I do have my class schedule up. If you guys are interested and you're around Salem, Oregon, I do have my classes up. We're doing knit and crochet classes, and it is on Teaslewick Wool's social media everywhere. And I think that's it. I was gonna make myself a sweater, but I decided against it right now. I just wanted to do, because I've made 2. This sweater isn't big. It's not like big. It was pretty straightforward. This stuff was a little time consuming, but not bad. You know what I mean? But I just wanted something small, get done. I haven't done socks in a little while. In fact, I don't even know if I've done socks since maybe Christmas even, because I've been doing a lot of other commission work and stuff like that. I think it has been Christmas since I made socks for myself, which is just devastating to me. So I think I'm going to finish these, and I might just cast on another pair of socks for myself. I'm enjoying the color work a lot, so I might do another color work pair. I usually, when I just have my socks just like, because they come along with me, usually, and I haven't done it for a while, I'll usually use some like self-patterning yarn like this here. This one's like a striping. I'll usually use that, and it comes up with a beautiful color pattern that, you know, it's fun and I don't have to do anything. So it's a very vanilla sock thing. But I don't know, I just feel like, you know, let's switch it up a little bit. I haven't done any color work in a very long time, so just do something fun. I might I do have a cute cabled sock that doesn't, it's very, well, maybe it's just because it's the bottom. I can't stand the color work on the foot area because it's double thick, and I can't stand that feeling. But I do have a pair of socks that has a cable. It's called the Ginkgo socks, and it goes up the top of the sock, and those don't bother me. But I am wearing those usually at home with no shoes on, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Sorry, it's so loud in here. Again, we're in a mill. So, yeah, that's all I have to show you guys. I am excited for today. If you have any questions or anything, you want to see something, please place it down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.